Good morning, my magician.
Greetings, Sage.
How are you doing?
Um, good. I still have no idea what the fuck is going on with this whole magician stuff, to be honest.
If I remember right, it was from a list on it was from a terrible Twitter post where someone of an ethnic minority was trying to make slurs for white people, um, like cracker and stuff. And on this list, one of them was magicians, and it was like because only white people do magic.
Well,
Uh,
to
and it was very
I guess there's also that. And are you at all familiar with the Grand Wizard?
yes, I know. I know what a Grand Wizard is. Yeah, so I mean, maybe that feeds. But on the post they did just say like, oh, like only white people do magic. And yeah, I think it was like Manlet who posted it, and we found it very funny. And we were like, well, we're making that our word. That's our word now, my magician. That's it. I think that's literally the only context.
All the context you need.
But yeah, thing is I told I mean, we'll get into it, but I told some of my friends here, so now my if I see this German guy ever, or a Thai guy as well, it's always like, hey, my magician, in real life. Spill it out. Uh, um,
That's amazing.
yeah, I'm sorry for the delay. I severely overestimated my ability to wake up. I said like 10 minutes. No, yeah, I needed a bit more. I'm sorry.
It's fine. You've caught me accidentally starting to fucking tinker with wallpaper engine of all fucking things.
Oh, what's going on?
I don't know. It's like I was just bored, and then I started looking through my Steam, and I got this notification that someone like posted, "Hey, can you like make more of these of this like
Oh,
stupid fucking garden gnome wallpaper engine that I made ages ago?" I forgot about it. The thing is, it's been my wallpaper the entire time. Just I don't think about it because I'm never looking at my wallpaper.
yeah,
And now you've caught me here appreciating this fucking garden gnome.
yeah,
Um, but yeah, yeah, nah. My
yeah. No,
magician. That's apparently what we talk about now.
yes, absolutely. My sage, my magic imbued friend.
Well, I am the augur of Dunedin.
Yeah.
Because I thought that was funny. Again, not entirely familiar with how this is going. All I know is that by the time when I did it, I noticed that they'd changed the fucking voice channels to be the Hall of Attainment and the Hall of Countenance. Um,
I don't know what that's about, but
that's the
it's
college.
great.
That's the College of Winterhold. So that's why I asked
Oh.
Manlet to change this to the Midden.
Oh yeah, sorry, it's been a while since I played Skyrim. Yeah.
You should. There's like 5 different versions of it.
I was gonna say no, I've played Skyrim enough times in my life at this point.
Okay,
I
how many
vow.
versions of Skyrim have you played?
Base version with DLC, the special version, the one that came out, the remaster for the Xbox One, PS4, and the new remaster, the Anniversary Edition. So
Okay,
four.
so you've played. I've I guess that's, I don't know. It depends how you quantify things. Like I've played again when you distinguish between like with DLC. I've played it with one DLC before, and then I played it with
Yeah.
all the DLCs before.
Mm.
It's yeah. So I had the 360 version, and I bought Dawn Guard for that because I had like 300 Microsoft points or something.
Oh shit, Microsoft points.
Microsoft
It's a
points.
blast from the past.
Yeah, the OG crypto. Yeah, and then when I got a PC, I bought like a physical copy of like the definitive edition of this, and then the legendary edition came out or something.
Oh yeah, Legendary Edition. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was on. That was on.
And then I haven't not played the anniversary one. So there's that. I don't know. So numbers. I've played Skyrim. We'll put it at that. So I think we've entirely brushed over it so far. You're in Japan right now.
I am. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's been nearly 2 weeks at this point. I've been here.
It's been 2 weeks and I still haven't uploaded the podcast from just before you left. I am just slacking off in all facets of my life. Except like showering. I've actually been showering more than I usually do. So good thing to not slack on, I guess. But I digress. You've been in Japan.
I have.
Doing Japan things. Have you made an anime yet?
No, I'm still waiting for my Studio Ghibli invite in the mail. You know, I don't know when it comes, but
you're not getting fucking Studio Ghibli.
Alright, it was the first one I could think of. I'm sorry. Normie.
He's a normie. You can only name good studios.
So what's the hentai one?
I've actually forgotten. They're so shit that they don't get remembered.
Yeah.
I know Trash Taste talked about one, but I can't fucking name them off. As far as I know, they're called like XYZ laundering investments.
Yeah, not a catchy name.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm in Japan right now.
Studying Japanese.
I guess I should like talk about stuff if you want.
I don't know what does the air smell like? Have you seen cicadas?
Yes, for the cicadas, and this was something I was meaning to bring up. I get what you mean now. And I would say, yeah, there are some places, like some streets I've walked where it's a bad smell.
In Japan, the cleanest country with no bins.
Yeah. No, but like that sewage smell, you know. Like,
oh yeah.
Yeah. It's not God's country though. I'll be honest about that. It's beautiful, but I was on the train, going from the airport to my accommodation. I was looking out, and it was like, it looks nice, but it's not the great green hills of England, you know. It's I don't know how to describe it.
Does the term concrete jungle come to mind?
Sure, but I mean, like on the train, we went through countryside. Chiba's quite like the west side of Chiba is like northwest is very urban, but the rest of Chiba is all like farmland and stuff. It's quite rural. And yeah, I am in Chiba for the listeners.
and for the listeners, Chiba is like just on the other side of the bay, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the eastmost of like Greater Tokyo, Kanto. Yeah.
Oh,
If
really?
you, in Pokemon terms, because the original Pokemon region was actually pretty directly based on Kanto. I can't remember the name of the city, but it's the one with the American guy who fought in the war. Lieutenant Surge is the gym leader. That city is geographically based on Chiba. It's actually based on Yokohama with the American stuff, but its location, that's Chiba.
I'm gonna take your word on that.
Go for it. That's a certified fact from the Bulbapedia. But yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess I'll just talk through what's happened, if that's all right.
That sounds amazing because like
Okay.
nothing has happened for me except like just work being busy.
Mm-mm.
And I cooked an egg sandwich and it made me happy.
Damn.
Yeah. Just the small things in life. We can't all be in the fast lane fucking going to Japan. Some of us just have to make egg sandwiches.
So,
Quite literally
yeah,
just gotta break a few eggs.
So my whole flight thing was like 16 hours. I flew to Paris, and then from Paris to Tokyo, Narita. I flew in a full suit, as I said in the last one, and I arrived at like 7 in the morning, and it was like 27 degrees Celsius. Very hot is what I mean, in like late September. And then I realized, oh, like, there's like tons of COVID stuff I have to go through. And I was also dying for shit. So, but I couldn't like talk to anyone and say, hey, I'm feeling a bit sick because of the flight. I need to go to a toilet because that's like an instant red flag for COVID. So I was literally like full on clenched in the queue. Like, we're talking bad enough that if I lost a moment of concentration, I literally would have shot myself. Like, enemy at the gates, you know? Fucking Urukai getting into that. What's that place? Helm's Deep, you know what I
Yes,
mean?
there we go.
Like, it is literally that, right? Like, it was bad. There was finally one near the immigration counter. So I went and I fucking destroyed that toilet. Absolutely wrecked it. And and then I realized, oh, I don't go through the normal way. I have to go through immigration, of course. So I joined the queue, and there's like 2 people working it in a massive queue because I think I got really unlucky, and there was like 4 or 5 flights came in at the same time. So
Well, no, they came in like 20 minutes later than yours, but you took a shit.
I should say the COVID stuff took like an hour as well. Like, or just literally walking from building to building, following all the COVID protocols.
Just
Like
don't
the
get
COVID queue.
COVID for you.
Oh, man, it's really bad actually. Like, it took so much time, and so by the time I get to immigration, I've already been in the airport like way over an hour. Like way over an hour. So I joined the queue. I'm in that queue for like another hour, And I get there,
Alright.
and it's literally like 5 minutes. Ask me a few questions, give them my forms, I did all my paperwork. They take my fingerprints, take a picture of me. They use my fucking passport photo, which looks shit, for my residence card. So I get my residence card, and then I'm cast out. And it's like, oh shit, like, there's no one at the airport. Like, no one's picked me up or whatever, I've just got to go. So, it's like, okay. So I went, well, no, okay, the first thing, actually, I'll be, this is not an endorsement, kids, of course.
First thing he
But
does is he
man.
goes to the cigarette vending machine.
Yeah, I go to the smoking area, yeah. And I have a fucking cigarette on after a 13-hour flight. On God, that it hit different.
Motherfuckers
was-
who say they can quit anytime 16 hours after not smoking be like,
The thing, I think it was the stress as well. It was like I've obviously like smoked, like not smoked for longer than that period of time, and it's it's just normal. But yeah, I think just because I was like really stressed or whatever, it was like I hadn't had a cigarette in a week or something. I got the full hit. I was literally hold on, I'm just gonna. Okay, so this picture was, oh my God, it's literally me.
for our audio listeners, he has sent the somewhat iconic picture of Ben Affleck, I think it is,
Yeah.
with like just the biggest sigh of fucking relief on his face.
Honestly, yeah, that was me. And then it was like, oh, now I have to go to where I am, yeah. So I yeah, I got the train. I wasn't sure what train it was. It only ran once an hour from Narita. I just missed it by like 10 minutes. So kind of wait there, and I'm in a full suit and it's hot. I get on there. I stay on the train. It does go to where I am. I get off. I walk, and this is like now like 10:30, 11 in the morning. And on the flight, okay, it'd be a lie to say I didn't sleep, but in the 13-hour flight, I maybe slept 2 hours. Off and on, like not.
I forgot to ask also about like the immigration shit. Like how much English, like, was it? Or I guess a bit asked like how much Japanese did you have to speak to like get through immigration and shit?
Also not much. I'd I'd been pre-screened, of course, by like the Edinburgh consulate, and things like that, and I had all my forms and all my documents, so there wasn't much I needed to say. That's what I mean. When I got to the counter, it was actually quite quick. Like I wasn't there for a long time. I mean, it was pretty fast, but it was just the queuing for the counter, the queuing for the COVID that made it like several hours. But no, I spoke a little Japanese, but yeah, that wasn't much.
He's like Ohio, and he's like, "Sir, it's 9 p.m." Except no, it was 7 a.m. We went through this. It's a joke. Don't worry. I'm sorry. Okay, continuing on. You had left. What the fuck ever it was.
The train, yeah.
Yes.
And yeah. So, just to dox myself, I live in Inage, which is a ward of Chiba City. And Chiba City can also be considered a suburb ward of Greater Tokyo. So I live in a suburb of a suburb. Um,
It'd be like that.
Yeah. It's still pretty dense. I'd say Inage is
It's so
not
dense.
like Newcastle.
They have 3 7-Elevens within a kilometer of each other. And that's not including like every other. I'm sorry, four 7-Elevens within like a kilometer of each other,
Yeah.
and that's not including every other like a 7-Eleven that is not a 7-Eleven.
Yeah. It'd be like that. Well, I'll talk about the conveniences and shit like that. But this was just like
This man has eaten
dr-
so much chicken since he got in.
foreshadowing. Yeah, so I get to the dorm and then it's like, oh, I have to like fill out tons of paperwork and give them my card and shit like that. And I should say the staff here, the people meant to help us, are shit. I'll be honest. Like they're not very good, and basically they have like no control over anything. So all they're good for really is how do I throw my trash out? Where is the post office? Like that shit. Because the
Nice.
actual university has like the support thing. Oh, also it's 9 to 5, that's fine. Monday through Friday when we live here. So there's no help, quote unquote, on the weekends, if we need it. So that sucks.
So and on that note, there's also barely any help when you're probably going to be in the dorm.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, good point. Yeah. And yeah, so I eventually get settled in, and I meet some people, and we go out. We go out drinking that night. Yeah, and that's like obviously like the big day. From there, like both on Tuesday and Wednesday, I went to Tokyo, and I haven't been back since. It was like over a week ago. I think if the weather holds, I'm gonna go today. On the weekend, I went to Chiba City. I went to a Melon Books. I bought some dojins. Oh, yeah. I was in when I was in Akiba. There was a Genshin section, and they have this little Barbara stand. I thought of you. I got it. I just need to figure out. It's just like a shitty acrylic thing, but I'm going to send it to you.
I am excited. I am very excited.
There was also a dojin with Barbara's face on it that I did buy with the intention for you, but obviously like.
And then he looked at it and was like, "Oh, this is all like scat."
No, I'd be straight on your way. No, I looked at it and it's just really good art of lots of. It's like a. I didn't realize there were two types of doujinshi. You have like, the manga type, and then you have like the art book type, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was like the art book type. So of the 4 ones I bought, 3 of them were just like art books. And so the one with Barbara on the cover, I thought it was like a Barbara doujinshi, so I got it for you. But it's not. It's just like an art book of different characters, and they're very cute. And so I'm keeping it.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
It's. I have a few things like that. Obviously, basically everything I have from Sayori book-wise is like just compilations of stuff she's done. And that's great. And there was also this other one. It was I don't know why I have it. I mean, I know why I have it, but it's such a stupid reason to have it. Is
Oh,
that's right. So there's this guy. He's really into this one character from Girls Front Line, and he
yeah.
has no fucking idea like how to contact the artist of that character, because it's one of the like lower tier characters that like they get some nobody artist to do.
Okay. Yeah.
And I was like, okay, if there's any way to contact this him, like contact details are gonna be on like any merchandise he's done.
Yeah.
And I look around, and the only thing he's got is this like art book dojin of fake Grand Order characters with like feet fetishism. And because I'm an impulsive like person who does not care about his money, I bought a second-hand version of this from Japan and just like got it shipped to my house, and I was like, okay, yeah, here's the email address that's like at the back of the book, and I sent it to him. And now I have this Fate Grand Order foot fetish book. It's great.
I should say, do you want to guess what the list? Let's say the top three um, gacha game dojins are in order of quantity.
And oh, gotcha.
Gacha games, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know. Things are probably a bit fuzzy these days. Azulane, King Cole, and Fate Grand Order. I'm just gonna keep saying it's the big three, and I don't think Genshin or Blue Archive topped that. Have or yet?
Yeah, you're absolutely wrong. It's Fate Grand Order, Genshin Blue Archive.
You're shitting
There's,
me.
at least in the Melon books in Chiba, I looked both in the safe work and not safe work. There was like a bit of Cancor and a bit of Vaseline. I was really
Oh,
disappointed. I
so
wanted
this is just
Vaseline.
recent. Recent changes.
Oh yeah, I meant.
I thought we were talking like in total, and it's like yeah, these
Oh
things
no
are
no no no
popular
no.
and it's getting stuff hand over fist, but I don't think it's like overtaken the top ones
Of
yet.
course. Okay, no, you're absolutely right there. Sorry, I should have made the question clear on like, okay, when I walk into a doujinshi store, what are the big ones I'm seeing? Is all that I will say. The Blue Archive, it's been out like a year. There's so much of it,
I think the best part
and
about Blue
it's
Archive is I still know absolutely nothing about it.
other than the thing
It's
everyone knows.
it's kind of I'm kind of able to enjoy it the same way I'm able to enjoy like VTuber fan art, where it's like I know nothing about this. As far as I know, this is just like some Fox girl with massive tits, and I dig it. It's a
Yeah,
good time.
it's yeah. The thing I found funny with Blue Archive was like the safe for work section was just like the two Karen and Asuna who have
Those
like
are the bunny
massive tits.
girls.
Yeah, they are.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
they have the bunny
it's just like
versions. Yeah,
every other safe at work section.
yeah. But like, they're not only in the book, but their big thing is like, yeah, they have like G cups or whatever, like comically large. Um, but if you go to the not safe for work section, it's a bit of them, but it's mainly what you might call the opposite. Um, as in,
The opposite of hideous and stale. I don't know. It's lolly. I
yeah,
can't be bothered carrying on
yeah,
this
yeah,
joke. It's a bunch of fucking cunning.
yeah, a lot. Uh, yeah, the Genshin sections are quite big. I bought one, and I don't like how I didn't realize how the boobs are drawn. They're like exactly like massive, and they don't look great. So I'm stuck with that. Um,
Genshin on the flip side, I think I've lost sight of like where Genshin is going. I not whereas there was like I was interested in the stuff that I was familiar with, and but now like it's gone on like this long, and it's now just full of characters that I don't know.
yeah, maybe you should play again and catch up.
I mean, like yeah, it's on my to-do list,
Oh,
but like there's a lot of things on my to-do list.
fair enough. Um,
And yeah, playing PoE is not fucking helping that.
uh,
Although I am surprised I have been playing it like this long because it was always sort of like that like between patch thing. I
what do you
don't know how to
mean?
describe it. Like you know, like let's say you normally play League and you play it and play it and play it, and then you like get bored and you like want to play something else, and then you go play PoE. But then like 3 weeks later, the new League patch drops, and you just stop playing PoE and you go back to League.
Yeah.
That's kind of what PoE was. It's like okay, yeah, new War Thunder update, and then I leave it and I don't play it again for another 2 years. But I think this time around, I just went in with the sole purpose of playing PoE, and I've been having a blast. Which is hilarious because apparently this is like the worst patch in fucking years. But I digress. You're in Japan.
Yeah, sorry. Uh, shit, I mean, I've met, like, I'd say one of the biggest change in my life right now technically has nothing to do with Japan. And it's that, my living situation was I lived with family until I was 18, and then my family moved out, but I still lived at home.
And now
This is
for
the
the
first time.
first time in
Oh,
years, you can hear your like next door
yeah.
jack off.
Oh yeah, I'm actually trying to be quiet and stuff. Yeah, it's like you can't hear shit.
It is what is it? It's like 10 a.m. right now.
11.
11. Okay, so I mean you're not waking anyone up.
No, but I mean, I've had it where it's like, um, I do a lot of my tidying and cleaning late at night, and I was like realizing, oh shit, like, cause I can hear the people out in the hallway, and when I'm in the hallway, I can hear people in their rooms and shit. It's like, oh crap, it's a small room as well.
I've
You know,
found that the secret is to stop giving a shit about other people.
well, I don't think I can do that.
It's surprisingly easy. It's like it's what I do because I mean I wake up early, so I'm in that kitchen at 7 a.m. like boiling a kettle. I don't like. I've had my sleep, and you guys are wasting your weekend away. Get up. Fuck you.
um, yeah, so my point being, like, I've never lived in a dorm before, and so to have people around that, like, oh yeah, we can like go and do shit. It's like, but I did karaoke last night, which is why I slept in a bit more than I normally do. That was fucking fun. Um, yeah, we went to izakaya. I've met like so many people. I have a smoking buddy who's Russian. Um, yeah, German. I'm gonna Akiba today with the Thai guy. It's another British guy. Yeah. There's so many Germans. God damn, there's so many fucking Germans.
It's part of that cultural exchange thing. It's why Germans keep showing up in fucking anime.
Yeah. We- so I have for the first time in my life heard a German guy sing Erica, which was fun. At a fucking pub. Common cool
Sorry,
in terms of
I didn't catch that. Sorry.
sorry, combinis are cool, but like to an extent. The real cool thing is the Aeon, which is like a I don't know the equivalent of Walmart or whatever. Um, like that's the actual bulk shit. Um, Company are just good that they're open and they're a lot bigger than like news agents and corner shops. So they have a lot more things. And like I can upload documents online and then print them off in store. It's great. Like um family chiki, the family chicken is okay, doesn't a pinch. Food I will say, oh god, compared to the UK, food here is so much cheaper. Um that like it's amazing. Like I never thought I'd say this, but I might be off the Gregs. Oh, my
Base.
diet's improved a lot, and I've lost weight. Um, and it's when I say my diet has improved, I have to say that that is a monumentally low bar. So, as in, my diet in the UK was all like processed fucking burgers and chocolate.
And
And
over
it's
here, it's all
really
processed fucking fried chicken and sushi and ramen.
well, all right. It's not. Um, I definitely. That's what I mean. Like with the low bar is that I do eat karaage and shit. Um, well, I also typically waking up just have a gyoza, which is just like a bit of meat, not fried, and rice. And some miso soup. Um, I'm eating less, and the big thing that okay, when I first came here, this is really embarrassing for me to talk about because it's dreadful, it's awful. But like, I would drink a lot of soft drinks, a lot. Normally in the day, I would like wake up with a Red Bull, and then um, probably have like definitely over a liter of Coke a day. Like,
I
not
know
good.
I know this feeling.
Yeah, yeah. It's and that's what I mean when my diet's improved is that like when I first got here at the company, I bought a bunch of Coke, bought a Red Bull, and then I just never touched it. It's still in my fridge. Like I I drink a ton more water because it was really hot, and so I had to stay hydrated. So I was just drinking a lot of water, and it's like now I'm off caffeine, and it's like oh, I don't need to have caffeine in the morning. Oh, I don't need to constantly be drinking Coke. Or other drinks.
Yeah,
So I'll have them with food, but
yeah.
like
Energy drinks are a particularly egregious one for that, and it's one of those things that I started noticing at work and started thinking about is like for the first I'm gonna say 3 decades. I don't know how long it's really been around, but like the biggest energy drink you could ever get was like 250 mils. The iconic like slim can.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
That was a large. You used to be able to get like
yeah,
100 mil energy drinks and stuff.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But then somewhere along the line, people like the marketing gimmick of just like how you're a high performance machine and you need a 500 ml energy drink, and this is like the shit that Monster has been running off for the past decade and a half. I remember Monsters coming out when I was like 12.
Yeah.
And I see people at work like downing 3 of those like in a shift. Like you're not doing so much work that you need 6 Red Bulls. Literally. You know,
I
you-
would.
you-
I
it's like I just don't buy it, and I for that I find like the marketing to it just really fucking insidious.
agree. I I found that like just because I've been so busy, I like not deliberately. I'll be honest, like not deliberate at all. But I've like detoxed myself, and it's like, oh, cause I'll be honest. Like I had this irrational fear as well of like, you can laugh at me for this, um, of like having diabetes. A fat fuck. I think I've done a sugar. You know? Oh crap, what if I need the sugar? What if that's the only thing keeping me alive?
Yeah, no, that's retarded.
Yeah, absolutely. I say irrational. I knew it was irrational, but like, it's all I've been scared to get my blood tested and stuff because, you know, what if? And it's like, I don't. I
I want to just like have an unexplained heart attack on the bus and fucking cark it. Then it can be
Yeah.
someone else's problem.
Yeah, it's God's way. God's way, you know? So, yeah, I'm absolutely retarded. And, yes, I am having far. That's what I mean. My diet's improved in that I'm eating smaller portions. I'm eating less frequently. I'm drinking a lot of water. I'm not drinking well over a litre of soft drinks a day. And I'm not having energy drinks. That's what I mean. So, and because I'm fat. Oh yeah, and I'm walking. I'm walking to uni.
He's walking to the
Moving
bin
around.
and back.
But yeah, it's like my a lot of yeah. I've already lost like I weighed myself yesterday. Actually, I don't want to say anything. No. I'm not going to say anything because I haven't lost enough that it's actually changed anything really. So I shall hold off on saying anything. But yeah, it's that's what I mean. It's going good for my
Well,
health.
I'm proud of you, man. Keep it up.
Thank you.
That's some good shit right there.
Also, my shits aren't as bad anymore.
Man's got that fiber.
Yeah, right. I mean, rice fills you up, as well. But oh, this whole thing was that you can eat out real cheap here. So I've like I love my cocoa Ichibanya, but like Yoshinoya, so they do like gyoza and stuff. It's really cheap. Like we're talking £3 for a big bowl of rice, meat, some miso soup, and shit like that. It's like £3. I went to
Nice.
Matsuya, which is like it's basically the same, but they have the tickets, and you have to get ramen, then izakaya, yeah, karaoke. Oh, karaoke was so fun. It was like I was quite nervous.
I'll just take your
Did
word
you
on
see
that
the
one.
video?
No, there's a video.
In general, yeah. There's a video of me.
That's an anime girl sucking toes. No,
That's
that's a glory hole. Yeah. I know. I have not seen this video. I kind of. I'm sorry, I haven't watched the video, but I've I'm looking at the screenshots that everyone has cropped.
But I mean, it's literally only like 20 seconds.
Yeah, you're never in a million years going to get me to do that. So I'm glad you're having fun.
It's like, as you can clearly tell, I can't sing for shit. But it was like when you're with people, I get it. All I mean to say is I actually get it why like people do it because it's fun to butcher. Oh, I did There were so many songs that like we didn't have sadly in English. But I did. I think the only one you might appreciate. I did "Paranoid" by Black Sabbath. I could not hit the high notes. Ozzy Osbourne, my God, he can sing high.
I'm not. I've never been entirely sure if Ozzy Osbourne can just sing or if he just has a really distinct voice.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean.
There's a few like, bands that have musicians like that. Ozzy Osbourne's one. Then there's examples like fucking Johnny Rotten, who is neither distinct nor can he sing.
Yeah. Well, one of my favorite bands is Pulp, and the lead singer Jarvis Cocker. I realize like he doesn't really sing. He just kind of like sensually whispers / moans into the mic, you know. And every so often, like slightly raises his voice to maybe one note, like to carry a single note. But he's like, yeah. And so it's really easy to do a song in karaoke because yeah, he just doesn't fucking sing. He's just spoken word.
What's the band or the musician that does the "I want bourbon, I want scotch, I want beer," where it's literally just like 5 minutes of talking.
Okay, the best song was one my friend picked. Was so much fucking fun. It was "We Didn't Start the Fire" by Billy Joel. It was a fucking blast. But I'd had a few drinks by that point, so that probably helped. Do you know the song?
I do.
Yeah.
I quite enjoy the Oh, that's another one of those distinct voice. Whoever the fuck it is from REM. You know, the one who sounds halfway between a person and Stephen Hawking.
That's a description.
I bring that up because the most of the reason I remember We Didn't Start the Fire is Neil Cicierega did a mashup of that and The End of the World from REM and some parody of one of them that Weird Al did as well. And it's just it's just a mind fuck because it's three people talking to you like really fast at the same time.
Richard Nixon. Yeah, I get what you mean. Shit. Okay. Do you have any like questions? Anything you want to know?
I don't know. Like, how soundproof is your room at this point?
Okay, I think decently soundproof to like the other rooms, like to the left and right of me. But to
the room above you, however.
No, I think that's fine.
Man's got fucking cinder blocks on his shoes.
Yeah. The door though, like the door into the corridor, that's like not soundproof. Like literally, even though I think I'm talking quiet, it's hard to tell with headphones in. I think any person walking past will be able to hear me talking. Yeah, because I've heard people on the phone and shit when I'm walking to my dorm. So not really soundproof.
Amazing. I have, off the top of my head, I've got no questions.
Right.
If you have questions, you can message them to SHG on Discord, link in the description below.
is there anything you want, or you want me to keep an eye out for,
Do you want me to tell you what I want?
or you really really want?
Yeah. Um. No, not off the top of my head. I am a man who has everything he wants.
Good.
Until
All
he
right.
finds something he doesn't have that he wants, and then he has something he wants.
This is,
That's how it works.
um, yeah, I mean, there's like a lot to talk about. Oh, okay, class. I'll talk about my class just
That
quickly.
the Yes, let's
Um,
talk about the entire reason you went to Japan.
yeah, it was quite weird. Yeah, the first week we were just like going out and hanging out with people and shit. And I was like, oh yeah, we have class and stuff. So my classes, let me just say, it's breaking my fucking balls. It is. This might sound really dumb to say. It's all in Japanese. And their classes are longer and there's a lot more of them. So in Durham, I did 6 hours of Japanese a week, 6 classroom hours. And that's considered reasonably intensive. If I was doing French, I'd only be getting four. Like Japanese, you get more. Um, so yeah, 6 hours, whatever. Here, my stock is 10.5 hours per week. And I'm doing 3 extra hours because my speaking is quite bad. So I'm doing an online class for that as well. So I'm doing 13.5 hours of Japanese, like literally more than double. My terms are way longer, my weeks are way longer. And that's not to mention all like the culture classes and shit I'm doing as well on top. So yeah, I'm there's so much more for me to do. I've been quite busy. Uh, though some of my teachers have been nice, some of them less so. But yeah, I'm definitely like in my class. I have no confidence speaking Japanese. I should say in like the 2 weeks I've been here, I can already notice how much I've improved. But like, I think I maybe said it before on like a previous episode. But like, I know Japanese theoretically. You know, give me time, give me a dictionary, whatever. I can bash through stuff. I can actually translate stuff. You know, but like, I don't have like Japanese friends and shit. Like people I would talk to in the UK only in Japanese. Like fuck no, I didn't have any of that. I wasn't going online and like talking to Japanese people and shit. So like my speaking and my listening is really bad. I have like no practical skills, so I'm having to learn that from scratch, which is tough. Um, yeah. Uh, hmm. I found a nice Italian restaurant. They only served like 6 different types of pasta, no pasta, spaghetti, and it was really cheap and pretty fucking good as well, even from like a European point of view. So that was awesome. Uh, mm, okay, I can't think of anything else off the top of my head. That's like, I
I
mean, that's the thing. I've got tons to talk about, but like actual like things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've got no idea either. My head is potato right now. I don't know
what
if
does
that's
that mean?
come through at all. My head is potato.
Yeah,
That's
what does that mean?
it's potato. My head is potato. Oh, we had the Discord Awards.
Oh shit, yeah.
Congratulations for tying biggest weeb.
I know we mean a few things, but it isn't that like that's literally in Japan and I only fucking died.
That's what I find
No,
amusing. Is like man who goes, man who literally goes to Japan, ties with like some guy who likes Cunny in Texas.
yeah, that was always like. I mean, he beat me last year. To be fair, so
Yeah, but you also won in
I
Japan
like it.
last year. Like, so you've made an improvement. Like there's only the only direction is
No,
up.
well, no. So that award is okay, cool. Like, but yes, I'm in Japan. I won best profile pick. That's actually a Pog award. That's actually a cool
That's a
one.
very prestigious award because you basically have to compete with legacy.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So that one I'm happy with. Thank you to everyone who voted for me for that. That's
I
like
I forgot
I
what
sh-
I voted for. So
I didn't win any awards last year. I haven't won any awards in like 2 years. I got I got way more than I should have in the first year. Decent amount in the second year. And then I gave up the serve, I got none the year after. None.
man can't
And
win gayest poster when he's not like reading votes.
so
I see. I'm looking at your
so yeah.
awards now, and
I should say this was at like 7 a.m. for me.
I have to
I
ask then
totally slept through.
who swept 2021? Because if we have you sweeping 2019, Manlet swept 2020, Mike swept 2022. Who swept 2021? I forget. It because it sure as fuck wasn't me. Manlet's got 4 awards for 2021. Yeah, I have no idea.
Oh, oh no, sorry, no, Sleepy only had two.
Maybe one day we'll go back and look through Discord awards.
Well, yeah, it was a. I don't have much to say because I wasn't in the call. I like joined in the after party for like 5 minutes,
You did.
and then I had shit I needed to do, so I left. That being said, I didn't like want to fuck it. I'll do this live. I didn't want to like say anything because at the end of the day we both got to be down for it. But I'll just be real with you. I have no idea with what the Discord awards meant. Like you didn't want to do the podcast the day previously. Can you enlighten me?
That was that was just a mess of a week.
Right.
Just things happening, and so if this is going on Sunday, it's like okay, fuck it, we're just not doing the podcast this weekend.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, that's what I want to say. Like that was fine. I just totally like. I was like, wait, this is like today. The Discord awards are like tomorrow. In my mind, I was like, I don't. Sure, if you don't want to do it, we won't do it. But I don't
But
get
because
how
I
it
have
interferes.
I have other things I also need to do on my weekend. I have two days and like other things to do.
Yeah. Oh, I got a 3-day weekend because of Sports Day. Fucking Japanese holidays, my dude. Fucking Sports Day. We all get a day off.
No, you get a day to go do sports.
Nah, I get a day off. Fuck that. I'm gonna. I don't know. Get a fucking Tenga. That'll be my sport.
I mean, we've all seen the one video of like the guy with the masturbation world record, right? He's in Japan. Like, you have competition, and I don't think you're like peak competition, if you know what I mean.
True. True. You're right. I'm past my prime.
It says here you won best moment. I
Wait,
no
when?
no okay no you didn't win best moment. What the fuck?
Wait, what are you on about?
No, I'm sorry. You won 2020's best moment. My bad.
Oh yeah, that was the only one I won. 2020. Yeah.
I was like, what was the best moment of 2022? And the best moment of 2022 was the pickle from 2021.
Damn.
I mean,
It's
to be fair, like it was the
wait,
awards ceremony for 2021, so it makes sense.
yeah, but it's literally the earliest something could be. That's been holding on for
Yeah,
365
it's
days.
like winning the
Like,
lottery on New Year's when you like get a fortune that you're like having good luck. It's like okay, year's over. But yeah,
um,
nah.
oh yeah, there are like around like 4 fucking schools. It's a nightmare.
Oh, well.
No, no, not dude. It's like, bruh. Like after certain classes, I like walk all the way home, and I get on the fucking, I'm waiting for the crossing, and the pavements, like the sidewalk or whatever you want to call it. A lot of streets just don't have them, which is like I'm not used to at all. And a lot of streets, if they do, they're really narrow. And so I'll just have this army of like 6-year-olds marching in front of me. It's like I just want to get back to my dorm. And uh, yeah, they felt constantly. Oh, there's an arcade. I go to the arcade. I've been a few times. Rhythm games. Um, I play Tunism and a bit of taiko when I'm with a friend. We play taiko. It's fun.
You any good at it?
I mean, compared to Japanese people, fuck no. Compared to the foreigners I play against, yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, but I mean, I'm having to learn these rhythm games from scratch, because we don't have them in the UK, and I'm up against people who've been playing them for like 10 years. Like, of course, they're way better.
No. The
Uh,
10 years is like the worst part because then they start getting old and their wrists are all creaky and shit.
yeah, I'm
You've
okay.
got
Let me
like
just say,
a 3 to 4 year window to make it. It's all downhill from there.
I would say like, okay, I can play six like level and tune them level 6 maps. And I would honestly say like level 11, like 10, 11, 12 is like the actual game. Is like the actual like shit. So I'm nowhere near like the I'm at like advanced difficulty, but it's normal. And by normal it's like virtually no one plays it. Other than people who are just starting out. And stuff.
Man sweeps high scores on the ones that nobody plays.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a. Oh yeah, they had Hokage tea time. It was fun. From K-On. Um, got a full combo on that. It was good.
Nice.
Uh, yeah, basically Japanese classes, beating my ass, and though I can actually use Japanese like every day, I'm actually using it. It's good. I made friends with the groundskeepers here, which is why before I was specifying the staff that are meant to help us. I don't know about them, but all the ground staff, they're fucking great. They're just all Japanese men who just fucking garden. It's like pensioners who just garden. It's great.
Amazing.
But yes. Oh, and also, um, it is weird being on like the train and shit and seeing just people like 40-year-old men playing gacha. Oh, I was at Family Mart yesterday, and the guy who was sitting, like, I got some Family Cheeky, and the guy in front of me, he looked like fucking Hayao Miyazaki. Hayao? I don't know how to spell his first name.
Yeah.
But he looked like fucking Miyazaki, right? He was just fucking reading Dojins on his phone. I couldn't make out exactly what it was, but I recognized the color tone, which is like that, the pink, like the color palette where it's like black, white, and like that weird pink red color.
You're talking about magenta.
I don't think so. Magenta's bright. No, it's like a lot of. Okay, maybe. Actually, yeah. Okay, yeah, maybe magenta. Yeah. But a lot of H things like use that color, kind of. Yeah. So, but whatever. He was just reading fucking Dojins on his phone. Crazy. Not hiding it or anything. Cause we're just like, yeah, people just like stick to themselves and just do shit that they want to do. And it's like, as long as it's not bothering anybody else, like, no one cares. There's no one, like, looking. There's no one, like, whatever. It's quite chill. There are a lot of people, like, I'd say the general dress of people is, like, cuter, but a lot more uniform as well. There's not as much variation as there is in, like, UK. In like people's clothing. Yeah,
I see.
There are Japanese women. That is a thing.
The Japanese women are real. We're still.
Yeah, I can't.
We've ruled out that the reason that Japan is not reproducing is because there is no woman. We've ruled that out.
Yeah, I can't confirm. But yeah, this is the most brain dead thing I can say possible. But man, they speak a lot of Japanese in Japan.
What, the woman?
I know enough. Everyone, everyone. It is like I can get through shit, but I can't just converse. And I really hate it because I feel like I'm missing out on a lot of stuff. But I can't just go somewhere and like just talk to people off script. So I really need to improve a lot. So, but yeah, it's going to be a hard fucking year for me. My room is fucking tiny as well. I don't like being in it. It's too small. Which is why I'm like out a lot. Anything else? Yeah, I could keep saying minutia, but I think that's everything. I think that's all the actual shit. On my side, at least.
Amazing.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So, do you have anything else?
No. My brain is just fried. I'll be honest. Yeah. Thank you for like taking the lead on this episode.
I mean, yeah, you had your trip to the UK. It's like, yeah, it's just the same thing. But yeah, yeah, I'll try and get up earlier next time. But fuck me, I need to sleep. Alright then. Well, should we call it here?
I guess so. Thanks for coming, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
I will try to get this edited at the same time that I get like the other one edited, because the fact that I haven't uploaded it is like terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, awful.
You're not supposed to agree with it. Anyway, I'm joking. Alright. Bye!
See you guys. Take care. All right. See you, man.
So,